Did you know that Russia is so massive, its surface area is actually larger than the planet Pluto? It's mind-boggling, right? But the sheer size is just the beginning of what makes this country so fascinating. Let's dive into some incredible facts you probably never knew about Russia. First, let's look at its flag. It's not just a random design. The Russian flag features 3 horizontal stripes: white, blue, and red. Each color carries a profound meaning. The white stripe symbolizes nobility and frankness. The blue represents faithfulness, honesty, and wisdom. And the red stands for courage, generosity, and love. It's a banner that tells a story of the nation's values. But what truly defines Russia is its people. Imagine a country that is home to over 190 distinct ethnic groups. That's an incredible mosaic of cultures, traditions, and histories all living together. And with that diversity comes a symphony of languages. Over 100 different languages are spoken across its vast territory. While Russian is the official language, you could travel through different regions and hear completely different dialects and tongues, each with its own unique heritage. Speaking of the Russian language, did you know it's the 8th most spoken language in the entire world? Over 258 million people communicate in Russian, making it a major global language. It's known for its beautiful Cyrillic alphabet and its rich literary tradition, giving us timeless masterpieces from authors like Tolstoy and Dostoevsky. Now, let's talk about a natural phenomenon that sounds like it's straight out of a fairy tale. The white nights. In cities like St. Petersburg, during the peak of summer, the sun barely dips below the horizon. The sky remains bright all night long, creating a magical twilight-like glow that never fades. It's a surreal experience where day and night seem to merge, and the city comes alive with festivals and celebrations that last until the early hours of the morning. The heart of Russia, its capital Moscow, is a city steeped in history. Can you believe it has been around for more than 870 years? Founded in the 12th century, Moscow has witnessed centuries of triumphs, turmoil, and transformation. From the iconic onion domes of St. Basil's Cathedral to the formidable walls of the Kremlin, every corner of this city whispers tales of czars, revolutions, and enduring resilience. It's a living museum of Russian history. But Russia isn't just about ancient history. It's also a powerhouse of modern innovation. Let's talk about something you've almost certainly played. Tetris. That's right. The world's most addictive and famous puzzle game was invented in 1984 by a Soviet software engineer named Alexei Pajitnov. This simple yet brilliant game crossed borders and became a global phenomenon, proving that great ideas can come from anywhere. Russia's scientific contributions have also shaped our world in profound ways. In 1954, they pioneered a new era of energy by creating the world's first nuclear power plant in the city of Obninsk. This groundbreaking achievement demonstrated the potential of atomic energy for peaceful purposes and paved the way for nuclear power generation across the globe. And who could forget the space race? Russia made history on October 4, 1957, when it launched Sputnik 1, the very first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. This small beeping sphere stunned the world and officially kicked off the space age. It was a monumental achievement that pushed the boundaries of human exploration and inspired a generation to look up at the stars with new wonder. On a different note, Russia is also a major player on the world stage in terms of military technology. It consistently ranks as one of the top 5 arms exporters in the world. Its defense industry is known for producing advanced aircraft, tanks, and missile systems that are sold to countries all over the globe, making it a significant force in international geopolitics. Finally, let's talk about money. The Russian ruble is not just any currency. It's one of the oldest currencies in the world that is still in use today. Its history dates back to the 13th century, evolving from silver ingots to the modern banknotes and coins we see now. It has survived empires, revolutions, and economic reforms, making it a symbol of Russia's long and enduring economic history. From its immense size to its rich cultural tapestry and groundbreaking innovations, Russia is a land of endless surprises. It's a country that has shaped our world in countless ways, often without us even realizing it. There's so much more to discover, and we've only just scratched the surface. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into a country so massive it's literally out of this world. We're talking about Russia, a nation so vast that its surface area is actually larger than the dwarf planet Pluto. How crazy is that? Stick around because we're about to uncover some of the most mind-blowing facts about this incredible country. Let's start with something you might not expect. Remember McDonald's? For a long time, the world's largest McDonald's wasn't in America, but right in the heart of Moscow. When it opened in 1990, thousands of people lined up for hours just to get a taste. It was a huge symbol of changing times and became an iconic spot in the city. Now let's talk language. If you're learning Russian, you might notice something's missing. The Russian language doesn't have articles like a, an, or di. It might seem strange to English speakers, but the context of the sentence usually makes the meaning perfectly clear. It's one of those fascinating quirks that makes every language unique. So instead of saying, I see a cat, you'd simply say, I see cat. It's efficient, right? Moving from the cities to the wild, Russia's untamed landscapes are something else. We're not just talking about a few squirrels here and there. This is a place where majestic bears, cunning foxes, and even tigers roam free. Russia's wilderness is one of the last great strongholds for some of the planet's most incredible animals. Speaking of tigers, let's focus on a truly magnificent creature, the Siberian tiger. Living in the forests of the Russian Far East, this isn't just any big cat. The Siberian tiger holds the title for the largest cat species on Earth. These powerful predators are a symbol of the wild, a testament to the raw, untamed nature that still thrives in Russia's expansive territories. Seeing one, even in a picture, is just awe-inspiring. But Russia's natural wonders also have a darker, more dangerous side. Let's journey to Lake Karachay. This lake holds a grim record. It's considered the most radioactive lake in the entire world. Decades ago, it was used as a dumping site for nuclear waste, and the radiation levels became so high that just standing near its shore for an hour could be fatal. It's a chilling reminder of the environmental consequences of the Cold War era. From the world's most dangerous lake, let's climb to Europe's highest peak. Forget the Alps for a second, because the true king of European mountains is Mount Elbrus, located in the Caucasus Mountains in southern Russia. This dormant volcano stands at a staggering 5,642 meters, that's over 1,800 feet above sea level. For mountaineers, conquering Elbrus is a major achievement, offering breathtaking views and an extreme challenge. Russia doesn't just conquer mountains on Earth, it reaches for the stars. The Russian space agency, Roscosmos, has a legendary history. From launching the first satellite, Sputnik, to sending the first human, Yuri Gagarin, into orbit, Roscosmos has always been at the forefront of space exploration. Today, it remains one of the top 3 space agencies in the world, collaborating on missions to the International Space Station and beyond. Now, let's try to wrap our heads around Russia's sheer size again. Its landmass is so enormous that it's dotted with an unbelievable number of lakes. How many? Try 9 million. That's right, 9 million lakes, from tiny hidden pools to the world's largest freshwater lake, Lake Baikal. This vast network of waterways is a crucial part of the country's ecosystem and a source of incredible natural beauty. Finally, let's talk about the cold. We all know Russia gets cold, but the region of Yakutia takes it to a whole new level. In the winter, temperatures here can plummet so low that they can literally freeze steel, making it brittle enough to shatter in an instant. The city of Yakutsk is the coldest major city on Earth, where residents live in conditions that most of us can barely imagine. It's a place of extreme survival and incredible human resilience. From its mind-boggling size and freezing temperatures to its rich history and incredible wildlife, Russia is a land of extremes and endless fascination. We've only just scratched the surface today, but I hope you've enjoyed this journey through some of its most surprising facts. What fact shocked you the most? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and want to explore more incredible places around the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next adventure. Did you know there's a country on Earth so enormous that it's actually bigger than the dwarf planet Pluto? Yes, we're talking about Russia. Spanning a mind-boggling 11 time zones and covering over 17 million square kilometers, Russia is a land of epic proportions and endless surprises. From its vibrant cities to its vast untamed wilderness, this country is a treasure trove of history, culture, and fascinating oddities. So buckle up as we embark on a journey to uncover the incredible secrets of the largest nation on the planet. I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll see Russia in a whole new light. Let's start our journey in the heart of the nation, Moscow. Now, you might think of grand historical squares and iconic onion domes, and you'd be right. But did you know Moscow has its own version of a Disneyland-style park? It's called Zaryadye Park, and it's located right next to the Kremlin and Red Square. This isn't your average theme park with roller coasters, though. Zaryadye is a futuristic urban wonderland that recreates Russia's diverse landscapes. You can wander through a birch forest, explore an ice cave that stays frozen year-round, and walk on a spectacular V-shaped floating bridge that juts out over the Moskva River. offering breathtaking panoramic views of the city. It's a stunning example of modern architecture blending seamlessly with nature and history, making it a must-see for anyone visiting the capital. It truly represents the modern, innovative spirit of Russia today. From modern marvels, let's turn to a topic of immense power and historical significance. It's no secret that Russia is a major global player, and a significant part of that status comes from its military capabilities. The country possesses one of the largest and most advanced nuclear arsenals in the world. This legacy dates back to the Soviet era and the intense arms race of the Cold War. The development of these weapons involved some of the brightest minds in the country and shaped international politics for decades. Today, this arsenal remains a crucial element of Russia's national defense strategy and its position on the world stage. It's a sobering reminder of the immense power humanity has harnessed and the profound responsibility that comes with it. Now let's talk about something Russia is arguably even more famous for: vodka. This potent spirit is deeply woven into the fabric of Russian culture, and its history is as rich and complex as the country itself. The tradition of distilling grain-based spirits in Russia dates all the way back to the 14th century. It started in monasteries, much like beer brewing in Europe. Initially, it was used for medicinal purposes before it became the social lubricant we know today. The very word vodka is a diminutive form of voda, the Russian word for water. So vodka literally means little water. This endearing term hints at how integral the drink is to Russian life, seen almost as a basic necessity, like water itself. It's consumed at celebrations, during meals with friends, and to seal business deals. It's more than just a drink. It's a cultural ritual. While we're on the subject of iconic Russian consumables, let's move from the glass to the bowl. What's the one dish you absolutely have to try when you think of Russian cuisine? For many, the answer is borscht. This hearty, vibrant beet soup is considered Russia's national dish, though its origins are debated across Eastern Europe. Every family has its own secret recipe, passed down through generations. The base is always beetroot, which gives the soup its signature deep red color. But from there, it can include a variety of ingredients like potatoes, carrots, cabbage, and meat. It's typically served with a generous dollop of sour cream or smetana and a side of dark rye bread. Borscht is the ultimate comfort food, warming you up from the inside out, especially during those famously long and cold Russian winters. It's a taste of home, a symbol of hospitality, and a delicious piece of Russian culture. Now, let's talk about a journey of truly epic proportions: the Trans-Siberian Railway. This isn't just a train ride, it's the adventure of a lifetime. Stretching over 9,289 kilometers from Moscow in the west to Vladivostok on the Pacific coast, it is the longest railway line in the world. Imagine this: a single train journey that crosses 8 different time zones and passes through 87 cities and towns. You'd literally have to reset your watch multiple times. As you gaze out the window, you'll witness the landscape transform dramatically, from the dense forests of European Russia to the endless rolling steppes of Siberia and the shores of the magnificent Lake Baikal. It's a rolling microcosm of the country itself, offering a unique opportunity to see the real Russia and meet people from all walks of life. Speaking of incredible engineering feats in Siberia, hidden within its vast expanse is another record-breaking structure. While the Trans-Siberian is famous, have you ever heard of the Krasnoyarsk Bridge? Well, that's impressive, but even more so is a lesser-known marvel. Deep in Siberia, you can find the world's longest wooden railway bridge. These incredible structures were often built in the early days of railway expansion, showcasing the ingenuity and resourcefulness of engineers working in harsh, remote conditions. Using locally sourced timber, they constructed bridges capable of supporting massive, heavy trains. While many have been replaced by steel and concrete, some of these wooden giants, or their historical remnants, still stand as a testament to a bygone era of pioneering spirit and incredible craftsmanship. It's a hidden gem of engineering history, tucked away in the Siberian wilderness. From engineering to the arts, Russia has given the world some of its most sublime cultural gifts, and perhaps none is more elegant or revered than Russian ballet. The image of a prima ballerina gliding effortlessly across the stage is synonymous with Russian high culture. The tradition is legendary, with world-famous companies like the Mariinsky Ballet in St. Petersburg and, of course, the Bolshoi Ballet in Moscow. The Bolshoi Theater itself is an institution, a stunning neoclassical building that has been the stage for iconic performances of Swan Lake, the Nutcracker, and Giselle for centuries. Russian ballet is known for its rigorous training, technical perfection, and deep emotional expression. It's a discipline that demands incredible strength and grace, and its stars are celebrated as national heroes. To witness a performance at the Bolshoi is to experience the very soul of Russian artistic achievement. Let's travel from Moscow to Russia's window to Europe, the magnificent city of St. Petersburg. At the heart of this city lies the Winter Palace. This opulent mint green and white Baroque palace is an architectural masterpiece of staggering scale and beauty. With over 1,500 rooms, 117 staircases, and nearly 2,000 windows, its grandeur is almost overwhelming. For centuries, this was the official residence of the Russian Tsars, from Catherine the Great to Nicholas II. Imagine the history that unfolded within these walls, the lavish balls, the political intrigue, the pivotal decisions that shaped the course of the Russian Empire. Today, the Winter Palace is the main building of the State Hermitage Museum, one of the largest and most prestigious art museums in the world. Walking through its gilded halls is like stepping back in time, surrounded by unparalleled beauty and the ghosts of Russian royalty. Finally, let's end with a quirky and charming fact that reveals a different side of Russia's most famous fortress. We're heading back to Moscow, to the iconic Kremlin. This historic walled complex is the seat of Russian power, a place of immense historical and political importance. But it has a problem common to old buildings everywhere: mice. For centuries, rodents have been a nuisance, threatening historical tapestries, documents, and wooden structures. So, what's the Kremlin's high-tech solution? Cats. That's right, the Kremlin has its own official cat patrols. A clouder of felines has been officially employed to keep the mouse population in check since the time of Empress Elizabeth Petrovna in the 18th century. These furry guardians roam the grounds, diligently protecting the national treasures from tiny pests. They are cared for by staff and have become a beloved, if unofficial, part of the Kremlin's security team. From a park bigger than a planet to cats guarding the Kremlin, Russia is a country of incredible contrasts and endless fascination. We've journeyed through its history, tasted its culture, and marveled at its sheer scale, but we've only scratched the surface. There are countless more stories and secrets hidden across its 11 time zones. What fact surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more of our amazing world, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.